So with the amount of glass that was in this creek, I was pretty sure this was a dump. And as I was looking, this layer right here started to stick out to me. And as I looked down, I saw that bottle right there. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandon, and I'm about to gear up to slide down into one of the nastiest creeks in northern Florida. Let's go see what kind of antique treasures we can find today. All right, guys. We are in an unknown area to us. I was supposed to be able to meet up with WildKyle today, but sadly he has a show that he's putting on tonight. For those of you that don't know, WildKyle plays some awesome music. So he said, I'll tell you what, I'll just let you go over to my spot. So big shout out to WildKyle. Without him, I wouldn't have known about this spot. And he has found some fantastic treasure here. Antique bottles, arrowheads, you name it. So if you recognize the creek, you'll know why, because it was been in his past videos. So let's get down here, get in the water, and see what we can find. You can definitely tell by the sand that we are in the south, guys. So this is gonna be a brand new spot as mentioned. And I already see some bottles actually, and glass all along the creek bank. He said it was gonna be loaded. I guess he wasn't kidding. I guess we'll start right over here and see what this is. Holy cow. Yeah, it's old here, guys. Look at that. Like, I mean, I didn't even get in here. Thomasville Ice Company. That would have been cool. And then look right here. That's gonna be more modern. You can tell that would have been a screw top. So you have new mixed with old, but that does not bother me in the least. That means that there's good stuff here. I'm telling you guys, there's an unreal amount of glass. You can see lid, top, 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 hobble skirt. Ugh. And that's a new hobble skirt. I couldn't tell. That's all right, doesn't belong in here. Let's get it out. And obviously we're not gonna be able to carry everything out today, guys, but I'll take out my fair share. Leave it better than when I got here for sure. So I am in alligator country today. So I'm paying special attention to my surroundings because I don't normally deal with alligators. I don't know what kind of print that is. It had some big claws though. If it was a gator, at least it was a small one. Truthfully, there are alligators in our area, but they are very, very few and far between. And if you can't tell by the palm trees, I'm definitely not in the area that I normally search. But there is more glass than most of the creeks I've seen in Alabama here, truthfully. I'm actually a bit shocked at the amount of glass. So I'm really hoping we're gonna get us a few good bottles here in just a second, or a few good arrowheads, because Kyle said, dude, walk slow and look carefully because there's stuff all in here. Sprite. Set it right here, grab it on the way back. See the Arbor Mist wine bottle. It's weird the way that stuff is mixed in here. Look right there. Looks like we got the first decent bottle of the day. I can tell that it's a cork top. Let's find out. Oh man, is it slick? And it has a crack. But wow, guys. I thought it was gonna be a Kilmer Swamp Root. It's all right, let's take it. Take a look right here. I see another few bottles on the top. Looks like this may have been an ACL. Yep, so that would have had a painted label on it or an applied color label. There's a jar, it looks like. No, that was a whiskey. Modern. Lots of modern mixed in here too. All right, let's keep going until we see more old. Just snagged this one right here amongst a bunch of new bottles. This is an older AB beer, pre-1920, so we know we're over a century old right here. I see a couple more I'm gonna reach down and pick up that look modern, but we gotta be sure that we're not leaving anything behind. I see a broken piece right here, but it looks thick enough to be old. Let's just see. Oh man, that was old. Another ice company from Thomasville. Not quite broke right to even make a whiskey glass out of, but again, we're trying to leave this place better than we found it, so I'll carry it out. How about a knife? At least I think that's what that was. if it is, it's an old one. Definitely seen better days. I don't know why, but this looks promising to me. You can usually tell the thickness of a bottle by looking from the top. And that one looks like it's thick. And thick means old, usually. And I was wrong. ACL. Look at that beauty, guys. It says Lithia Springs Company, Harris Springs, South Carolina. Wow, I wish that would have been a hole. That's pretty neat. Beautiful amber bottle. Would have been around turn of the century, probably around 1905 if I had to guess. Take a look right down here. I was looking in this little washout and I spotted that bottle right there. Oh, it's a slick, but it is a cork top. So we're still hot on the trail. I'm looking for jewelry pieces for my wife and I spotted this right here. It's like some beautiful red ware, so we're gonna take that. And then right in front of it, I saw a medicine bottle. So let's see if it's embossed. Another unembossed cork top. Still a pretty cool bottle. Let me set it right here for just a second while I look at this piece. Thomasville Bottling Works, another good piece. And a bunch of broken stuff. There's a snuff bottle laying right here next to it too. Making little piles, and whenever I walk back upstream, I'll be picking these up. I mean, if these meds are surviving, there's gotta be a whole soda in here, right? Golly, another slick. That one's got a sheer top, but it is a cork top. It's killing me, guys. Absolutely killing me. See a couple bottles right here. Let's grab them while I got the camera on. That one's gonna be an ACL. Coca-Cola, it looks like. Yep. And right there is a screw top of some kind. It looks like I'm already gonna have a full backpack. I don't know how much more I'm gonna be able to carry out. It's already like 30 bottles I set to the side. Let's see if we can find something old, guys. I know it's here. I just picked up a few more old soda pieces. And while I was bent over picking up a soda piece, I saw that right there. And I can tell it's a cork top flask. It's probably the small, slick one. Yep, like a bootlegger flask. And sometimes these actually would have held medicine or castor oil. So we're still on cork top bottles, guys. And I've been walking for a pretty good while. There's a lot of stuff in this creek. But with that rocky bottom, a lot of it's been shattered up. That's okay though, because I feel like we're gonna find a good soda before we get out of here. Kyle told me, he said, watch for the marbles. There's a bunch of marbles. Look at that beauty right there. Beautiful purple marble. Wow. Miranda and Addie are gonna love that one. Guess I'm gonna have to look a little bit closer. Got another marble right there. You can tell that one's been washing for a while by how brushed up it is. That's okay though. A little oblong, may have been in a fire. We'll take it. This creek is pretty high banked. I guess if an alligator got after me, I'd probably have a hard time scampering up the side. Oh, that's funny. I haven't seen a sign of wildlife, and that is a bit disturbing for me. I usually like seeing fish and stuff because it tells me that the water's not super polluted. However, in this particular creek, I could already tell that it was polluted, but I have not seen the first sign of life other than myself. So just being a little cautious about getting it all over me. I am wearing waders, and I do have the cut on my hand that I'm trying to keep out of the water the best I can today, because the last thing that I want is to get that infected. So maybe there's more bottles up here, maybe there's not, but I'm enjoying myself anyways. I'm seeing glass right here, but it's not clear like Alabama water. I don't know what's wrong with these creeks. Only joking. Different terrain, different style of hunting. Looks like that may be a knee-high right there. Let's find out together. I actually see two sticking out. So let's grab this one first. It's not the one that I thought was a knee-high, but it's gonna be a newer, what would have been an ACL. I'm gonna put it down for a second. This is the one that looked like a knee-high. It is, but it would have been in the newer ACL version. I can always tell by that pattern that's around it. Got another one right here. Would have just been a beer. These little crevices right here in the clay bottom are actually catching bottles. Like this one right here, that's actually weighted in there pretty good. Another slick. Man, where are the embossed stuff, Kyle? Did you leave any behind for me, man? Ah, there is something dead right here. A buzzard just flew off of the bank, and holy cow, guys, it smells horrible. The buzzard actually scared me a little bit. Whatever it is up there on the bank. Hopefully it's just an animal. Oh, and I hear something behind me. What was that? Something big up there. Maybe another buzzard. Again, I just have my head on a swivel. I'm out of my environment. The best thing you can do is be safe. You never know if it's a wild hog or whatever in the state that you're not used to hunting in. Look at the unreal amount of trash and glass that are just lining these banks. We are pigs as humans, that is for sure. This is a straight side Coke. I can tell right there it says property of Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Camden, Arkansas. And look on the bottom right there, it would have been a tri-script shoulder. So I don't know if that's rare or not, being from Arkansas. I wish I'd have been whole though. Never found a bottle from Arkansas that's a soda. Now we're talking. Oh, buddy, hutch time. That means they're here, guys. Just gotta pull one out. Just snagged a couple more off the bottom. A slick corker on the right. That would have been a new icy. And it's from the 20s, it's deco. I'm trying to see if I can make the town out. These are usually pretty faintly embossed. Thomasville, Georgia. Heck yeah. Our first sign of life right here, guys, other than the buzzard. And this is a big old snapping turtle right there, guys. Probably weighs about 25, 30 pounds. I'm gonna stay clear of him because my waders aren't steel toe and I like my toes. I'm hoping this one's embossed. Every one of them's been, another slick, oh my gosh. So when you start finding a bunch of slicks like this and not many that are embossed, it kind of gives you an idea that you're probably around the 1920s, and that's when paper labels started to become really, really prominent. So I know this place is loaded with that kind of era stuff, but with the hutch top, it makes me think it could go back longer. Take a look right here. That is a beautiful piece I'll be taking home for my wife to make earrings out of. After that snapping turtle, I did see a baby one, so life is picking up, and that makes me feel better that the water's getting cleaner as I go. At this point, I don't know why I'm turning on the camera to show you guys slicks, but just in case. Oh, look at that. That one's embossed, just a Castoria. And of course, the one that's embossed has a stab date. Got some kind of big bottle right here. Oh, it is a screw top. Holy mackerel, that thing is huge. Looks like it says refrigerable. Huh. So with the amount of glass that was in this creek, I was pretty sure this was a dump. And as I was looking, this layer right here started to stick out to me. I started to see stuff like this little claw leg to something, that old piece of glass. And as I looked down, I saw that bottle right there sticking out. Ha! Finally got a soda, guys. Look at that, it's a lime cola. And this one's from Thomasville, Georgia. It does have a little bit of heel nick, but we finally got a soda, and maybe that means we're on the right track. Lime cola is probably 1920, so that layer right there on the bottom level is 1920s. You can see that tire, that's an early tire too. So I've got to look really good right here and make sure we don't miss anything. There's a cork top mid. Oh, it's slick, slick, slick. I'm feeling a theme today. Another heartbreaker, Thomasville Blood Wine, Thomasville, Georgia. That would have been a fantastic bottle. It's got some cracks down here, so I can't even turn that one into a whiskey glass. This place is hurting my feelings, guys. Hey guys, sorry I kind of rush edited the last couple of videos. I hope y'all still enjoyed them without all the informational boxes and stuff. It's been a little stressful because I've been out of town to get back and get the footage edited that I needed to. I do have some backlog content, but a lot of people have been asking for the river treasure and the creek hunt, so I wanted to get y'all one out this week. With that being said, I'm going to show y'all a couple of things that we're working on right now here in the shop. So my wife has been down here working on separating the glass into different pieces, and some of it's been tumbled, some of it hasn't. So like the green colors she's put into this bag, the light blue colors into this one. She's got some jadeite and aqua colors already separated and tumbled. Obviously potterware. All this stuff that is broken has been found in creeks by us or in bottle dumps, and we take it out. And then she uses these things right here that are called tile nippers to cut them into smaller pieces. Then she has her own little tumbler right there that will take and rotate this stuff until it has a nice rounded edge after she cuts it into shape. So we should have some more jewelry hitting the store here really soon, but that's not the only thing I was gonna show you guys. I wanted to show you something else and see if you guys may be interested in this. So obviously these things are not clean yet. Most of the time we try to find the bottles that have embossing around the bottom. These right here had broken tops, and it's been hurting my feelings to see this glass just get thrown away because it does have historical significance. So like this straight side Coke right here, that's from 1914, and this one actually has a patent date of March 9th, 1920. So there again, we're talking about century old soda history here. So what I've started doing is cutting these myself. Nicholas still does the vast majority of all of my glasses because he does a much better job than I do, and these are gonna run through a tumbler, but I've decided to take these right here and put them on the eBay store in form of either just a display piece, maybe a pencil holder or a pen holder, I don't know, or just a neat desk decoration. Y'all let me know in the comments below, would you like me to do more of these and keep them on the eBay store? Because to me, I wasn't for sure if anyone would even be interested. With that being said, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure that you're subscribed, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.